everyone, I'm Rebecca Gabriel. Welcome to my YouTube channel, Living with Spice. If you're new to my channel, I welcome you. It's so lovely to have you here. If you have been to my channel before, you probably know that I do both weekly readings and monthly readings. Well, we're going to do a monthly reading for June, and this is for Pisces. I love doing the monthlies because it helps us to see things from a broader perspective over a larger period of time, which means that we're able to see things unfold a little bit more naturally. It's different timing for everybody, and it means that we're not so focused on things happening by a certain time, but rather looking at the energy and how we can best respond. Now, it is a general reading, so it's not going to resonate for everybody, but certainly the theme will be very common to all of you, and there'll be little gems of wisdom that Spirit wants to share with you to help you understand how to manage things as different events arise. If you'd like a private reading, you can contact me. My details are in the box below. And always, if you like the video, please share it, do a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel. You'll get notifications of all of the videos that I post. All right, Pisces, let's see what's in store for you for the month of June. Okay, Pisces, we're going to just pull some cards here to see what the general theme and flavour is for the month of June. So thank you, Spirit, for your guidance. What's the flavour, the theme for the month of June for Pisces? What's coming up for Pisces in the month of June? What's coming up in the month of June for Pisces? This felt like there was another card that was meant to come out then, but we'll see. Maybe not. No? Okay. Alright, so there's an unexpected revelation here for you, Pisces. Okay, all right, so at the beginning of the month, there's something that perhaps has caught you by surprise, some news that has caught you by surprise, and it's kind of hurt you a little bit. There's a situation that's happened, a decision has been made, you've heard some news, and you're feeling pretty down and out about it. Yeah, it's caught you by surprise, and you're having an emotional response to it, Pisces, basically. So whatever that news is, it's taken you by surprise. It's a little bit of a shock, and so in the moment you're dealing with that shock, with the news. So let's just sort of see how things play out. It certainly puts you into a mood of thinking and reflecting and contemplating of what's going to happen. So you go within and you're spending some time. Perhaps there's a little bit of anxious energy around this. You're thinking about the future and what your options are. So it's kept you awake at night a little bit, and you're really sort of wondering what your choices are and what your next steps are. So you're spending some time thinking and planning about that. But I feel that you don't stay too long in that energy, Pisces. So even though it caught you by surprise, the news caught you by surprise, you're very quick to work through that energy and to work through your thinking, Pisces. I think you sort of you go from feeling quite emotional to having being deep in thought to then creating change fairly quickly, because straight up after that we've got focus on your career. So new career moves and what that means, and how you can rapidly expand your options, your finances. So you really start to sort of go, right, okay, I'm going to shift my focus from that onto how am I going to grow my pentacles? What do I need to do to advance myself? So you suddenly put all of your energy into this. So we go from feeling, surprised and down and out to contemplating, okay, what's my next move? And you kind of get through that quickly to going, right, you put all your energy here and you're really looking at what your next moves are and what your options are so that you can grow, preserve and grow your finances, your business, whatever. Now, because you are so focused, Pisces, you are attracting good fortune. You make it happen. We've got the Nine of Pentacles here, which means that you're in the money. So somehow you pull it together, and because you've focused your energy so intently, by the end of the month, you are making things happen, which is really positive and well done you. So you've really managed to flip everything around. Your situation changes from feeling desperate to really making things happen. So that's great, and we haven't yet got the heads up on how that happens, but it does happen, and that's what you need to know, because the monthly reads is a broader perspective, not a detail reading. That's the weeklies will give you the details, but certainly part of the opportunity that you're able to create for yourself might have something to do with someone who steps into your life as well to help assist things to get kick-started. So I feel that, a combination of both your energy and perhaps someone who enters the scene is able to turn your fortune around. Yes, so what felt like a loss in your life, you're able to flip your focus and bring the situation to a positive where you have a good outcome in terms of totally reversing what felt like a loss of fortune to good fortune in your life. And if it's not related to Pentacles, so be it, but it's a complete flip around of feeling down and out to everything working out okay. So that's good to know, isn't it? All right, so let's see let's see through the Power Tarot deck, what are the insights we can have, Spirit, for Pisces during June? What insights do you have for us around this really sudden change from this sort of bad news to something that you're able to turn around? I have quite a lot of cards here. I'm not sure if that... Yeah, I think I might just redo those. Yeah, I'm dropping them now. I'm going to keep that one. Thank you, Spirit. All right, in terms of the events that unfold in June for you Pisces, you know exactly what to do. The Queen of Michael card here is telling us that you're very insightful, you've got a brilliant mind, and you're very self-reliant. So the Queen energy here, and it's not about gender, the Queen energy is about really knowing how to take care of yourself. And you know how to do that very well. So you've got wisdom and experience behind you, and you're recognizing that right now this is a time period for you to focus on your career and flipping things around so that you can really build a strong foundation for yourself. You're worldly wise, Pisces, and you're able to use your upbeat energy to make things happen. And you're using your intuition, and you're connecting with your higher self, and you're trusting the wisdom of your past experiences, and you just get focused. You get very focused and you go, you know what, this is what I'm going to do and I'm going to make it happen, and you do. And the energy is light and bright, and there's a sense of certainty about you, and you're able to create beauty and abundance quite easily, which is really great. So Spirit is saying these two cards from Raphael, Page of Raphael and Queen of Raphael. So the Page of Raphael is letting you know that there's a beautiful new emotional situation that's entering your life. And you're starting to get messages, feelings, insights, opportunities to connect in with this gentle, loving energy. And it's helping you to reconnect with feelings that you haven't had for a long time. And you're quite liking this emotional experience, though a little unsure at first what to do with it. But it does feel good, and you're willing to feel what you feel. So this is the Page of Raphael. So the new emotional experience feels nice, but it's new to you, so you're not sure what to do with the energy. But nevertheless, it's coming, the energy is entering your life in June, and it's new. So the emphasis is on new because we have Page, and that's a new energy, and it's something that you're growing into. And so perhaps there's the blossoming of a new relationship that happens in mid-June. And it would seem to me that that feeling grows because we then get the Queen of Raphael, which is a more intense energy. So there's momentum happening here, which is really beautiful. And this card says, follow your heart. This is leading towards a love of home and family, and Spirit is saying, trust your intuition. Trust this beautiful feeling because it's growing. So you go from Page to Queen energy. And Raphael is the healing angel, and it's about the love and the heart space, and you feeling in tune with your emotions and feelings. And so the emotions are our initial response to something. Our feelings are what we choose to focus on. And Spirit is saying, choose to focus on this. Choose to embrace this beautiful heart space energy. It's also about you feeling in tune with who you are and connecting with your heart. And as you connect with your heart, you're able to embrace beautiful heart space energy within a relationship and with people per se. So it feels like your heart is opening up, Pisces, to enable you to feel with other people, to recognize feelings in other people, to grow your ability to have empathy. You know, as we open and expand our heart, our communication improves, we attract more positive energy, we have a better understanding of other people, and we're able to be in a space where we can start to really connect at a deeper level and create that warmth experience in our life that perhaps was missing before. Interesting. So then we have as well the Seven of Michael card, which I feel at the beginning of the month is you get confronted with a choice. There's a choice of which pathway to take. One pathway, the light is shining. The light is shining and it's feeling really, the light is shining, it's feeling positive. You can see the pathway, it feels good. Yet for some reason, initially you're looking down the path of something that does not look clear and does not feel good. And so Spirit is saying, be observant about what it is that you're feeling, because it's going to be the best guide for you in terms of your choices. on this particular card, it is also saying working alone may not be the best answer. Reveal all the details. So there's a better course of action available to you. Okay, so if you're contemplating something, it may be rather than going it alone on this particular project or this opportunity, Spirit is saying reconsider that perhaps doing this with someone else or others is the better way to go forward rather than just relying completely on yourself. Look at all of the details and see what it is that you need to see that you can't see at the moment. And just trust in the energy. Your feelings are telling you something you need to pay attention to, because you're opening your intuition to see beyond what is immediately in front of you. And the more you allow yourself to see, the more you understand, the more you're able to give and receive. And all of this is in increasing your abundance, your ability to intuit and to know. And this is going to give you a beautiful blend between loving relationships in your life, the way you're relating with people, and your career. So all of this is what I would say makes up good fortune. And that's why I said before, it's not just about your money. Good fortune is about feeling on top of the world. It's about having abundance in your life. So it would seem that the unexpected news that happens at the beginning of the month is sort of like a catalyst for you going, right, I'm done with this. I'm going to pick everything up and I'm going to really focus on what it is that I want to create and what's important to me at the end of the day. And that's going to be about you also being true to yourself. And I feel that that's an important part of the energy that you decide or you embrace, because in order to manifest something positively, whatever that is, and to maintain an authentic focus over a period of time, you can't fake it. You have to be your true self. You've got to really tap into your authenticity, who you really are. Because you don't get fantastic outcomes or good fortune or abundance in your life by faking it, because it doesn't last. So when you put all of your energy and focus into something that you truly love, you end up expanding your heart. And when you do that, you just bring in these new awarenesses. Your heart opens, you start to feel things that you didn't feel before, see things, you attract this energy into your life, and things become really good for you, really good. Let me see what is coming out. We're going to look at the Moon Oracle deck here, because the Moon Oracle deck can often enable us to address things that we're not seeing clearly. So Spirit, what advice can you give Pisces in terms of the unexpected revelation and the contemplation cards that we have here? What needs to be brought to the light for Pisces in the month of June? We have the Hunger card, the Wolf Moon. Let me see what message is in this card here. It's a real desire. Feed the good and the hope within you, Pisces. Feed the good and the hope within you. There will always be a lean part of the cycle. However, prosperity will come. So when we feed the good energy in us, Pisces, by focusing on what it is that we truly want in our dreams, then the prosperity and the abundance and the good fortune will come. So I feel that if there is a sense of loss here, don't focus on that. which I feel that you don't anyway because you get really focused here. But this is a beautiful reminder to really, really put your energy into focus on what it is that you want to grow. Do not let your hunger or the sense of loss blindly dictate your actions entirely. I feel that that's a really important message. Sometimes when we experience a loss, we have a tendency to act and make decisions based on the loss, rather than making decisions that are going to fulfill us. And it can be difficult to discern in the moment when we're experiencing a loss, because we may feel that we've got to act from a place of survival. But if you act from a place of being in an open heart and you choose wisely, and this card here is about choosing which pathway to take. Spirit is saying, don't choose to take the pathway by being alone and focusing on what you don't have. That feels pretty empty and lonely there. Spirit is saying, choose the path where there's light, good energy, abundance, clarity. You know, and there'll be other people along the path here for sure. So I feel that that's really important for you to understand that. So the card says here, I recognize all that I hunger for. An old and wise Cherokee is speaking to his grandson about life. The young boy asks his grandfather, "It is said, grandfather, that everyone who has two wolves within them. The first wolf gives darkness, despair, hate and jealousy and sorrow. The second wolf gives light and hope and helpfulness and kindness. Yet, grandfather, I feel them fighting within me. What can I do?" Oh my gosh, how on the mark is that? See the darkness of the wolf on that side and the lightness on that side? What can I do? My small son, these two wolves will always fight, and they will fight within each person. You are no different, said the grandfather. But, said the boy, grandfather, which wolf will win? And the grandfather answers, whichever wolf you feed. So we do need to be careful about what we nourish and feed within ourselves, Pisces. If we give abundance to the aspects of the self that can harm others and ourselves, then we're not going to thrive. So, I'm just reading the book, I'm sorry. We must recognize that in life, just because it's a cycle, there will always be leaner and less abundant or less bright times. Yet we have built our resilience and self-trust for times like this, and we know we are both loved and protected. The cycle will soon turn to less shadow and more bounty. So with all things that happen in life, nothing ever really stays the same. You know, and I was reminded during the past week about this too shall pass. So whatever it is that happens here, Pisces, and you're faced with, you know, what to pay attention to the light and what's going to give you abundance going forward. That's a very appropriate card to pull, don't you think? That's beautiful advice. There's too many cards. We might just sort of maybe have a look at... okay, so let's take a look at the Wisdom of Oracle deck. Thank you, Spirit. What other guidance do you have for Pisces through the month of June? What else is coming up for Pisces in the month of June? So clearly there's an event, there's a choice, there's a decision to focus on the good, and then there's the opportunity to open your heart to love. And, you know, to really trust in yourself, trusting that you know what to do to create growth in your life. You know, it's about recognizing that you are self-reliant. You've got wisdom of experience, and you know how to pull yourself out of difficult situations when they happen. And so Spirit is saying that's what you need to focus on. So we have the beautiful reminder that you are blessed. Spirit is watching over you at this time. This is a moment in time. Yes, it may feel like it's a little bit testing for you, but it's not going to last. There's some divine intervention here, Pisces. Spirit is watching over you. You're blessed. It's going to be fine. You're going to work yourself through this, work your way through this, and Spirit's going to be there the whole way. And I feel that it's going to lead you to better times. I really do. I think it's going to lead you to better times. So feel the encouragement of that, Pisces. Serendipity is a little bit of the same message, that this was meant to happen. This situation that is happening here is meant to happen, and it's sort of like the universe setting things up to help you to move forward into a new cycle in your life. Let me just take a quick look at the book for this. So I think sometimes we need to thank, when things don't turn out the way we expect, it's often for a good reason. There you go. So it says here, opportunity allied with readiness. The awareness of synchronicity, luck and good fortune appearing as signs and symbols. A magical alignment of events. You've stepped into alignment with the greater good, Pisces, where your dreams and your collective dreams resonate in exquisite harmony. Now's the time for luck and preparation to meet and create miracles. Keep in mind that you are a channel for providence right now, as a higher energy uses you as a force on behalf of the whole world. Your fortune becomes everyone's fortune, Pisces. Everything you bring into being now will leave a wondrous legacy for others in the future. Your service to the world is being supported at this time. Expect the unexpected and smile, for Spirit loves you so much. In terms of relationships, Spirit has a plan, and that plan is to place you in front of the right person at the right time. So Spirit wants to bring someone into your life. Only the divine forces can plan this meeting, so pay attention to the signs. So I feel what we're being guided here, Pisces, is that the unexpected news here is actually a blessing in disguise. It truly is a blessing, because it gives you that opportunity to make the choice to focus in order to bring love and good fortune into your life. And Spirit's saying that the Spirit's got a hand on this. There's divine timing here, and you need to recognize the signs and be open to it. We've got go to the sea, a message in a bottle. So I feel that you're going to receive a message or give a message. Let's see. Looking out for a message here. Let me see. The message comes to you. So a message comes to you, Pisces, and it helps to point the way for you. So Spirit sends you a sign or signs, especially when you ask for the help as well. And when you're open to asking and you're believing when you receive the signs, like trusting your intuition, Spirit will speak to you in many different ways. There'll be synchronicities, there'll be coincidences, things will flow. You'll be thinking of something and then someone speaks to you, or something happens, or you'll connect at the right time. That's the way Spirit helps to create synergy and to make things happen. So in those ways, Spirit is going to be giving you regular messages to help point the way for you. So be aware and keep yourself open to this. Don't block yourself off. So yes, Spirit is saying keep your ears open for someone may say something just at the right time that you need to pick up on. Yeah. So I feel that you're on target here, Pisces. You're on target with your purpose and your passion. You're coming into alignment with your destiny at the moment. So expect a call, an opportunity, a message from a person, Spirit's been listening to you and is going to help you to make things happen. So watch out for the signs. You're being supported. We've got the go-to card from that says you go to sea. So it's a really important time for you to be in flow. So, and that's about sort of coming back within and tapping into your higher self, to your soul, seeing that the way things are flowing in life, like being the observer for a little while and noticing how things are coming together. This person's in no rush, okay? They're in a quiet, introspective, reflective mood and mindset. Mindset's not a good word, but they're in the energy of reflecting. Not in a hurry, but just observing, noticing, thinking about things, and trying to put all of the pieces of the puzzle together to understand, which is fine. And this is about feeling in flow with life, feeling that, you know, when the events and conditions sort of come together, it reminds you that you're on the right path. So as opportunities approach you, doors open, Spirit is saying, go with it. Ride the waves here, be in flow, and trust your intuition and trust the guidance that's coming to you. In terms of relationships with others, it's also about you recognizing that you don't get to dictate the terms all the time, and that in this period of time, it's important for you to go with the flow with other people, to listen, to hear from the heart, not just your ears and not just with your mind, and not to be pushing your agenda, but to really kind of be in flow with people, deliberately be in flow with people, and to sort of transcend your own agenda and transcend your own personality, so that you can be most receptive to others. It's a time for you to relax and look at the mutual energy rather than pushing your own agenda. And it's about just not scrambling for things, not forcing things, but really being in flow in all aspects of your life, your work life, your relationships, your communication with people, with sensing about what the world is trying to speak to you about. So it's really important for you to be in flow at this period of time. So if you're experiencing blocked energy, then it may be a good opportunity or a good signal that you need to kind of step back and go back into this space of just rechecking in, so that you're not feeling blockages, but you're feeling in flow. Okay, so I'm going to pull a couple of cards from the Psychic Tarot deck, and then we'll finish up for you, Pisces. So thank you. Some cards for Pisces for the month of June. What else does Pisces need to know? Thank you. The month of June. We have the Sacrifice card here. There's going to be, and it's probably at the beginning here, where you feel like you've been stuck in mud for a while, that you're not quite getting the freedom to be yourself here, Pisces. And I feel that the time has come for you to break free from that energy and to really do your own thing, to really, in all areas of your life, if there's something that's holding you down, or an energy that's causing you to feel like you're stuck in mud, that you're being restricted in some way, from being your true self and to really follow your dreams in the way that you want to, then it's time to make a change. This energy is calling you to break free from that. Because this is your time, you know. So there's parts of your life at the moment that you probably need to let go of and surrender. Things that are causing you to sort of feel stuck. And, you know, and sometimes we can be reluctant to step out of the mud because we're so comfortable there, you know. And it's not always about someone making us stay there. It's just that we've probably put ourselves there, and we've got quite comfortable. But Spirit is saying, in order for you to really fly, in order for you to really follow your dreams and experience the abundance, you've got to step out of that mud, which means you have to do it. It's your choice. You've got to make the decision to release yourself and to let go of some things that are holding you stuck, that perhaps, you know, ask yourself, where am I too comfortable that I haven't been prepared to move, right? So in order to create that beautiful new time in your life and to really reach for the stars, reach for that rainbow, you've got to get yourself out of that mud. And there'll be benefits for you if you do that. The rewards are transformation, wisdom, gratitude, enlightenment. There's a situation that's happening or about to happen in your life, and you can't control the outcome. Whoa. Okay, so again, that may be this. Okay, so I'm just reading the book here. This would be a good moment to pause, rest, have patience, reflect, and meditate on. That's what this card is saying. It would be wise to stand back so you can learn to look at the events with more understanding and an intuitive eye. Again, it's, you know, opening up your heart too. Try to view people, issues, or problems from a different perspective. Yeah. If you can achieve this, it will have a profound effect on your soul and your life. The sacrifice card can also symbolize a period of transition and change. The solutions you seek may be slow in coming, for it could be necessary to live into the answers. Accept the things that you can't control, Pisces. Heal and leave the past behind. Move toward your future and watch for new doors opening and paths that are being shown to you. Wow. So this is quite a significant time of change and transformation. But I feel that you've got a really good heads up here with the reading, Pisces. And, you know, Spirit has helped you to recognize that you need to look at the energies and the choices around these things and really watch what it is that you feed in terms of within you. Are you going to feed that feeling of fear and scarcity, or are you going to know that life is better when we focus on fulfillment in life and the good energy and opening our heart and experiencing what we need to experience? Being focused doesn't mean being hard-headed. Being focused means putting your energy on the good things in order to create the good. That's what it means. It's like there's no, you can't walk down two paths at the same time, right? So what I mean is that you put all of your energy towards the good of what you want to create in your life. Okay, so you focus, the number one is putting all of your energy, not some of your energy, not having a foot in two camps. That's not, you can't possibly go down two paths at the same time. You can't feed two wolves at the same time. You've got to make that choice. You've got to step out of the mud. You know, there's no other way. But when you do, you get rewarded. So very quickly, we'll pull a couple of cards from the Romance Angels deck, and then we'll finish off. I'm sorry the reading's getting a bit long now. Thank you, Spirit, for your beautiful, loving guidance. What do you have in terms of guidance around relationships for the month of June for Pisces? This could be quite a general take on relationship for yourself or with others. Your love life is being affected by children, Pisces. There's a period of time where you're separated from your partner on the horizon here, and it's time to retreat from the world, to disconnect for a little while, and to to be with your special person. So let me see, we've got love life is being affected by children, so there's children in the mix here for you, Pisces. Love as in feeling the love with the people that you're relating with, and children are in the mix here. It would seem that there's a little bit of time apart from your partner at the moment, and that may be during that period of reflection where you're assessing what it is that you need to do, you know. So we've got time apart from your partner. You're assessing things, you're thinking about things, what's next. And it's sort of like a time for you to disconnect from the world and just go to retreat so that you can really examine your heart space, you know, really examine your heart space and really come to a place of being able to recognize your own feelings. Remember, we had the Page and the Queen of Raphael, which is about feeling new emotions, a new emotional situation, messages regarding relationships and social situations. Follow your heart, a love of home and family. So, you know, as I expected, you know, this period of time is about you reconnecting with your sense of what love is, family life, children, just retreating from anything that hasn't worked out so well. Okay, I think we're going to leave it at that, Pisces. It's quite a comprehensive read, and keeping in mind it's a general theme across the month. There's some good advice there, some good guidance for you for how things are going to play out. I hope that's helpful to you, and I'm wishing you all the best for June, and I'll see you at the weekend.